You're watching the station that's working for you. Now, WMAR 2 News.
I'm Christian Schaefer with your WMAR 2 News update. 4-year-old Malachi Lawson, whose body was found in a dumpster last week, was previously in foster care. The little boy's body was found in that dumpster Saturday in northwest Baltimore. He had severe burns. His mother, Alicia Lawson, who you see the green hair there, and her partner, Shatika Lawson, each faced criminal charges in his death. At last night's vigil for Malachi, a woman named Jill Jackson said she used to be the child's foster mother.
It's so hard to know you love somebody so much. It's not even yours, and you love them like they're yours. And then you wake up to this. And the same way that picture looked with them braids is the same way I braided his hair every single day.
Jill Jackson went on to say that she wishes she could have done more to keep the little boy safe. In fact, she said she wishes Child Protective Services had let her keep him. Alicia and Shatika Lawson remain in custody, charged with manslaughter, child abuse, neglect, many other charges. Police say Alicia Lawson told them she did not seek treatment after her son was severely burned on July 23rd because she thought he'd be taken away by Child Services, which, as we now know, according to Jill Jackson, had happened before. A lot of cleanup to do in Baltimore today after that strong thunderstorm dumped several inches of rain, soaking low-lying neighborhoods like Harbor East, Fells Point, and Canton. People started posting photos while the storm was still happening on social media. Water rising on streets in those areas, sidewalks buckled under the water, trees toppling over. We had high winds too. As of this morning, there were still hundreds of people without power, the majority of those in Baltimore City. And a look at this picture of the flooding right near the Whole Foods in Harbor East. The Verizon store across the street had to replace its carpet because it flooded. Just a few of the pictures that people sent us during the storm on Tuesday. We get the full gallery right now on the website WMAR2news.com.
And now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
I'm meteorologist Sabrina Fine. Yesterday's storms didn't really have anything to push it along. Quite a different scenario to today. We actually have a cold front in our forecast that is going to carry some thunderstorms that could be severe, but it is going to get them quick moving. Right now, look out over toward Haverty Grace. Looks like we're dealing with mostly sunny skies, although a few more clouds will enter the area, especially into the afternoon hours as the cold front gets a little bit closer, already bringing a strong band of thunderstorms throughout the West Virginia area. That will then come to our region, I'd say right around the 3 o'clock time frame. Looking at the strongest storms happening between 5 p.m. and I think we could see them linger until about 3 a.m. The main threat going to be some large hail and maybe even some gusty wind with these thunderstorms. The cold front, though, not going to cool us off much. In fact, temperatures today around 91 degrees. They'll stay well above normal until we get to Friday. That's when a stronger front's in the forecast, which will take us down to the mid-80s. Until then, though, we focus on the rain. Around 9:30 today, we continue to watch for the mix of sun and clouds. By the time we get to 5 o'clock, already noticing spotty showers starting to develop, and notice the areas of yellow and red really begin to form here. I think the area that's going to see the most amount of rain is going to be right around the bay, where we could see maybe about an inch to an inch and a half of rainfall overall pick up in that region. By 7 o'clock, now the showers stay further out over toward the eastern half of the bay, moving throughout Centralville. And I think once we get to around tomorrow, we'll just notice the mix of sun and clouds. The rain will hold off until we get our next cold front, the stronger one, on down for Friday. So for today, noticing the afternoon stormy conditions starting up, and into the evening the cold front will arrive, taking our temperatures on into the mid-70s. 7-day forecast for you. After 91 today, we stay warm on Thursday at 90. Friday, our second cold front takes us to 86 degrees and squashes out the humidity. Now it feels super comfortable for you right in time for the weekend. That's looked at your 7-day forecast. Christian?
Looks good. Thanks, Sabrina. That's all the time we have for now, but stick with us online at WMAR2news.com all day long for updates on top stories and breaking news, and for news and weather on the go. Today is a day you might want the WMAR 2 News apps in the App Store. It's got live radar, and you can set up breaking news alerts to come straight to your phone. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Schaefer.
This WMAR 2 News update is sponsored by Jones Junction,